are insane, man. Yeah, the damage dealers, yo, I would, you know, you guys probably all have issues with DPSers on the threat meters, right? If you tell people to like wand only or something, they're not wanding only or whatever. I mean, even me, like I try to push it. I would be so careful on the DPS meter. I think wand damage only, man. That's it. Loot counts will be the first uncorrupted loot counts. No, big true though. Yo, what's up, Rides Over? Yeah, the number gun helped run happen yesterday. It was fun. Got some nice stuff. This sword I'm using right here is from there. Getting close to ZZ, true. I'm in kind of a dangerous spot, you're right. And there's elite ogres near me too, gotta be careful. I'm not seeing many of these shadow panthers though, man. I feel like there's... Oh, I heard one. There it is, speak of the devil. .7 main hand, yeah. That's what I saw too, but I was talking it out with Nom Nom and Tactics, and they were explaining that it's not that simple of a calculation. You know, it's not purely weapon speed. Yeah, you generally want a slower weapon in your main hand, but you have to calculate, you can actually calculate the difference in sinister strike damage, and you can just compare that against the overall DPS of the weapon, and then you also have to keep in mind that there's this chance on hit, and you also have to keep in mind that with the faster weapon, you're going to get more poison applications. So, like, for me, I'm learning so much about Rogue, and you can even make adjustments to your rotation. If you have really fast weapons, and for some reason your Sinister Strike doesn't hit that hard, you can make, you can adapt your rotation so you use Sinister Strike less. You're still gonna have to use it, but you know you could use more, you know, like kidney shot, more slice and dice, or like a deeper slice and dice. Rogue is sick, man. There's just a lot you can do. It actually doesn't, because you get 40 plus for 2 plus weapon speed. What do you mean? 40 plus Sinister Strike damage or what? Tactics were saying it's like 35 damage or something. Okay, we have the Pristine Tiger fam. Let's look for Stealth Panther, Stealth Panther, Stealth Panther. Clearly not using any clear shit. I'm using Slice and Dice. I use Slice and Dice like every mob. I open, like, my just general brain dead rotation that I use is just, I open up cheap shot Slice and Dice. You know, but if it's something that's a little chunkier, I got a new rank of Garrote recently. On 36, I'll open up with Garrote and then 1 Sinister and do a 2-point Slice and Dice. Like on this guy here. This guy's kind of chunky, 38, so I'll open up with Garrote, 1 point Sinister, and the 2-point Slice and Dice. Should get full value from the Garrote on this guy. Should have what maces? Thing is, man, what like, this is hardcore, right? Like, what maces am I gonna get? You know, like this, I didn't have much option for this, bro. Like, there's only one item that's level appropriate from the vendor. There's only what, like, this just dropped in Nomergon. I had Outlaw Blade. You don't really have many upgrades when you're playing hardcore. You kind of just take what you can get, you know. See you later, Servando. Peace. You're running leatherworking and skinning? I'm running herbalism and skinning. I'm going to drop skinning, though, at 40. When we think 40. Remember the days you hated on rogues? That's what I'm saying, man. I actually like rogues now. They're cool. I got absolutely clapped on my hardcore orc lock last night attempting the Voidwalker quest. Oh, Skull Rock is disgusting, yeah. There are more panthers on the Salt Hill, but we're back there. South Hill? Oh, here's a panther. A green mace? Where's the green mace, though? Like, make it. I've been trying to find all weapons, looking up on, you know, the database, trying to find weapons. There's... Keep rocking it, Congress, man. All the best to you. Yo, thanks, Ross. Thanks, man. It's good to have you in here. Okay. Gold Thorn. Ooh, that's Bagthera right there. We cannot pull that. That would suck. Trip Runner Dungarees looking dope. Yeah, man. Also, these dropped, for those of you guys who didn't see earlier, these just totally dropped off a random mob in Decilis. It's insane. What benefits do you get running maces? Rogue is stuns, and I'm all about that, man. I really like the defensive lines, and like if it was best, I would try to just cheap shot kidney every mob. I like cheap shot kidney because it saves. I just think about the overall damage swing, because it's one thing to deal damage, it's one thing to both deal damage and prevent damage. So I love the damage swing, like from the value aspect of just cheap shot in the kidney, but it's just way slower. Like, so I'll try to do that type of line. I'll go for a 5-point kidney on this guy. Yeah, I mean, that time I didn't even get full value from it. Probably go for 3-point kidney or something. I mean, you might end the fight with a little more health or something. The thing is, not having slice and dice up when you go for the cheap shot kidney kind of sucks. Knowing my luck, I'm going to get my first world drop epic that I can't use in a hardcore character. Well, if you're using the shared stash system, you can send it to another hardcore character. New shoes, yeah. I mean, they look kind of ugly, though. Okay, look for Panthers, look for Panthers. One day I'll finish a quest. One day I'll finish a quest. My roommate might be joining me in my hardcore journey. Oh, dual leveling? That's awesome, man. I'm excited for you. Is there a Reddit forum post about this challenging community Discord? Yeah, sure thing, man. Here's the website. Happy to say we have a website in the works right now. And there's a link to the Discord there and the rules and all that good stuff. Okay, look for Panthers. So Hunter Pets can't die? No, Hunter Pets can die. That was just for that one tournament we did. We did one tournament where we said Hunter Pets were immortal, but you can revive your Hunter Pet, don't worry. I think one of the reasons I'm enjoying this stream even more than the Druid play is because it's so educational. I suck at Rogue. It's the hardest class for me. Oh, thanks, man. I mean, I'm a new. Rogue is the class I played the least, but I'm actually really enjoying it, man. I'm learning a lot this run. It makes me want to make another Rogue if I do kick the bucket and just do it even better the next time. I'm gonna know the weapons the next time around like perfectly. When to get scimitar, when to get the maces. I'm still gonna get that offhand fist weapon at 30. That weapon at 30 is solid. Maybe even the one at 20. Offhand, but not the main hand. Watching someone play Rogue for the first time, trying out new stuff, learning what combos work, all great stuff. Yo, that's really nice of you to say, man. Alright. Shadow Maw Panther. Should be all around me. There we go. Would we both have to stream though? No, only one of you has to stream. That's one of the cool things about Duo. It's the one little niche way that if you can't stream or don't feel like streaming or recording, if you partner up with someone who is okay with it, then only one of you has to record. It allows some people who don't have the ability to record for whatever reason or don't feel like it, still a way to get involved if you want to do the Duo. Do you think the dungeon rule can be exploited in this challenge? How would it be exploited? In what way? It's designed in a way right now where you shouldn't be able to dungeon cleave or do any sort of mob tagging really, because you have to all be within meeting stone range, and then you can only do it once per. So how would you exploit it? Don't you think the dungeon? Oh yeah, still going hard, Rez. Yeah, good to see you, man. About half a level away. We have a bunch of quests though, so once we do this huge arc and finally get this done, hopefully gain 40, get them out. How's our goal doing? No rules against add-ons, yeah. Rogue is one of the most RP classes. I know so many little things you have to account for. It's a really well-designed class, too. I can see where Blizzard was, I don't know how they did it. Those people are such big brains. When they designed abilities like Gouge, Kick, Sprint, Vanish, Blind, I really see what they're going for. They're really gonna go. They were going for this hit and run kind of assassin type that would be super precise with its strikes, but really weak if ever caught out. Cooldown dependent. And you feel it, like the playstyle seriously reflects what they're going for. They basically just did it. They actually did it. They made it feel, while playing it, like it sounds. Rogues are hella fun? Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. I'm eating my words. I'm having a blast playing this dude. I started streaming unlisted today. Is there a 2-hour limit to how much I can record? Oh yeah, so everybody gets debated by that when they see that first time. When you first record on YouTube, you're going to go back to check the VOD and you might freak out and be like, oh my god, why are there only 2 hours there? Oh, this is bad. But it takes a while to process the whole VOD, so what it does is it just takes the most recent 2 hours and displays it there. If you give it 6 hours or something to process the whole VOD, the entirety of it should be there. So I'll just stand by. Should make build vids or hardcore vids, like guides and stuff. Guides would be cool. I think some people want to do it. It's just I honestly this time I just want people to figure it out by themselves too, man. I think there's value in that. If I do make guides from here on out, I've said this on stream before. In the past, I would just try to get with big brains who are subject matter experts in whatever I'm trying to make a guide on. Get with them and try to get a couple of them on board and see where they stand, and then this is how you're supposed to do it. I think if I ever make a guide ever again, which I probably will, it's more of just going to be explaining what the different options are and letting people decide for themselves. To show like there are a couple different ways to do it. Whatever one you want to, whatever one makes sense to you, given your own playstyle, do that. But I'd like to do that. Just like if I did a rogue guide for hardcore, I could just say, here are some of the things you can expect with rogue that might give you trouble or whatever. Some of the pros and cons to this or that. Did we just finish a quest? Almost. We finished one quest, thank God. 2 more Shadow Panthers. Stop opening with 90 energy. I mean, it doesn't matter that much. I heard it. There it is. Guild name should be Elite. Should try it. It's level 16 at PvP spec with prep. Yeah, Subtlety seems fun, man. Has anybody in the chat actually tried the level with Ghostly Strike from the jump? Like, rush down to get Ghostly Strike? Is there anything to be loved in that? It was super fun coming up with a build for HG. I never had Deterrence or Imp Feign Death on 100 before. Oh yeah, Imp Feign Death is huge on... Yeah, dude, I didn't even think about that. So you went Survival, huh? Damn, that's crazy. You level Survival as a hunter? It makes sense, though. It makes a lot of sense. You already do insane damage just with your pet. That's cool, man. Is this a custom UI or a different client or something? No, it's just classic client, my man. Every bag space is killing me. What, on your guy? I'm running out of... Yeah, my bags... Oh, man, I have so much stuff in my bags. Back there, that is not a normal panther. Run away. Yeah, if you have a lot of potions and all the little survival things you need, swiftness bots, thistlety, you don't have much bag space to work with. That's another thing just so much you can do to like improve your hardcore runs. Just find out, where all the 12 slot bags are in the game. What mobs have the highest chance of dropping 12 slots? Are there any quests that give 12 slots? All that stuff, man. I'm a rogue, rank 13 main. If I were to level a rogue again, I would level in subtlety, assassination, hemo. That sounds mad fun. I'd love to watch that and just see how it works. I don't really understand the damage of hemo. I look at the ability. It's kind of confusing. Like, how does hemo damage compare to just sinister strike damage? Brian just killed Bagdera? Yo, you scared me, man. I thought you were about to say Brian just got killed by Bagdera. That's good that he killed Bagdera. That's awesome. That is awesome. Alright, finally finished some quests. Look, my questie's looking slightly, ever so slightly cleaner. Looks amazing. We're getting there. We're doing it. Okay, let's kill some Lashtail Raptors. That should be a piece of cake. Then we'll go turn in.
Having a blast playing HC and being part of the community. Thanks for all you do, man.
Yo, effective, man. Dude, thank you for the 5, man. That's really nice of you to say. I love having you in the chat, man. Some people are just so nice to have in the chat. Always just saying nice things, man. We're lucky to have you in the community, bro. Hemo was just a white hit. Yeah, so it doesn't really do much damage, huh? Ghostly Strike, though. It looks really cool. Let me pull it up. You get dodge, right, when you use it? Strike that deals 125% weapon damage and increases dodge chance by 15%. So, like, right now, I already have how much dodge? Let me see. I have 17% dodge right now, so you get another 15%, and then you have talents. I wonder, is it the type of thing that you would use Ghostly Strike one time per mob, and then during the fight duration of that one mob, like, you basically take no damage, because you have enough avoidance? That could be pretty cool.
I am interested what all add-ons make your client camera do that?
You do more damage from Hemo because damage stacks from the effect. And you do more of this because it costs less energy. Okay. Alex Deersmith with the €5. I'm interested. What all add-ons make your client camera do that? If you click the channel down below, Alex, I have a tutorial that will show you. It's a couple different things working together in tandem. It's not too bad. You can set it up pretty easy. Thank you very much for the 5, bro. With sub, a lot of openers go like ambush, gouge, backstab, ghostly strike. Yeah, it'd be fun to level like that. Tactics, you can't argue with them. 3 days, 14 hours. I thought it was 16 hours. It's 14 hours. He thinks that, within a certain level range, I think he said 27 to 35 or something. I think he believes it's optimal. Because you get the broad-bladed knife and you go respec for an ambush spec, and you almost like one-shotting stuff. Ghost strike with evasion makes you a god for tough shit. Yeah, that'd be fun, man. It's the type of thing that sounds good, and then once you make a rogue and you're actually there and you're about to put the points in, you end up just manning down. Get an iced coffee? Hell yeah, man, I already drank 2 iced coffees today. I brought the broad-bladed knife on my warrior. So, did you get it from the Hillsbred guy? I swear that thing doesn't exist, man. I checked it so many times. But you're going to be doing cheap shot, and you're at 3 combo points, 2 hemos, 5 combo points in the kidney. Yeah, this type of thing, I feel like I would just have to try it. It's hard to visualize. But Ghostly Strike is a pretty short cooldown, right? Like 10 seconds or something. Yeah, these are Swamp Boots. Yep, they dropped from yesterday in Deso. Pretty lucky, pretty lucky. Metagoblin did a clip about Ghost Strike, Classic Barbaro, Tank Leveling Guide. I gotta watch that. Seconds only last 7, okay. But you'll have it every mob, which is cool. And let me see if this affects Ghostly Strike. This Remorseless attacks. Yeah, it does. The 40% crit thing. The thing is, you would want to use it on ambush, though, right? Yeah. Rupture gets 30% increased damage going hemo as well.
Fresh meat.
Rupture, huh? I haven't seen a tremendous amount of use cases for Rupture so far in this leveling experience. Stuff doesn't really stay up long enough. And by the time you can get it up, I don't know, the only time I saw use for Rupture was on Turtles. Because they have so much armor, right? So I would just go for a Garrode into like a 2-point Rupture or something on, just to get a couple bleeds on them to avoid all the armor they have. Hey, what's up, French? Is there a second guild on Bloodsail? Well, I'm working on it, man. Unless somebody wants to make one of the mods in the Discord right now. But when I get to 40 and get back to a city, I'll make a second one. It's unfortunate. This keeps happening, man. We get somebody who's a GM in one of these guilds, and then they just are offline for a bazillion months. 3 months. Hate to see it. Hit a 3-point Rupture and switch targets. Oh, that's an interesting thought, yeah. That's an interesting thought. I've done that with Garrote. I just haven't put the pieces with Rupture as well. Like, sometimes I'll open up on one target with the Garrote, then slice and dice to get the value from the combo point before you switch targets, right? And then swap to another target, so you get the full Garrote value on one guy. Thing is, I stopped doing that once I had Blade Flurry, because most of the time I would just want to Blade Flurry. One thing in the guide which makes a difference is turning on image sharpening in NVIDIA. It's interesting you say that, bro. The day after I made that guide, somebody came into the chat and told us to do that. And it made a huge difference. You're 100% right. I have it on right now. Yeah. I wish I was able to get that in the guide. That's what I was worried about. That's why I was delaying making that guide for a few days, because I was really trying to make sure we had everything in there, but that's the nature of guides, man. As soon as you make a guide, the second you put it out, it's outdated. I learned that pretty quick. Make a build based on dodge, combat, evasion, blade flurry, prep. That sounds super fun. What I hear though is that it falls off. All the ambush builds apparently they fall off 40 plus when the mobs just have so much more health. Hardcore is a game changer though, because you know the typical weapon progression, it goes out the window in hardcore, right? So you know, 99% of people who tell you how to level a rogue are just going to say go combat swords, just the most generic answer. I do feel like in hardcore it may shift some things around, because you're not able to hit those weapon timings. You may not be able to get a Thrash Blade or a Sword of Omen. Yeah, the GPU tuning, yup. The image sharpening made a huge difference. Also the FFX glow, I didn't cover that in the guide. If you guys haven't turned that off, I think it makes it look way better. You /console FFX glow space 0, I believe. What is your secret to leveling so fast? I don't know, man. I haven't been leveling too fast on this guy, but secret to leveling fast, have hundreds of people keeping you company and asking awesome questions, and have like awesome game mode, hardcore, on the rise. That'll do it. That'll keep you motivated at least. It takes so long for you to get to your level normally that you do it in a week or two. Yeah. Okay, we got all the Lashtails. Let's go swing by here. I desperately need the vendor right now. Desperately. We'll turn in
Fresh meat.
2-3 quests there. We have one in Gromgal to turn in. We're getting there. I think another hour will ding. Can't wait to see you get your mount, man. That's going to be a moment for me, man. A big moment. I'm so excited. Just earning the mount 100% naturally. No auction house. In hardcore, that's a moment, man. That's going to be such a moment. It's a first. Why is hardcore so cool? We need to delete your character after you invest the time in it. Because it's harder. It makes the game harder. It makes it a challenge. It puts that fear back in your belly. It makes you respect the open world like this a lot more in terms of just the power of it. It makes you pay attention to everything, where normally you would only have maybe two neurons, 2 synapses firing, because there's literally barely any reason to pay attention. You're just kind of putting in just enough conscious energy to get to the next instance, and then you just chill in the instance until you get tired and go to sleep. You know, a lot of people, love vanilla WoW.
Fresh meat.
Because of all the weird little gadgets and gizmos and vendors and quests, and I don't know, man, it just
What can I do?
puts the heart and soul back into the game.
Safe travel.
Well met. Be careful.
Do you have an add-on list posted somewhere? Yeah, if you just click my channel down below, there's a video tutorial. It has all the add-ons and all the console settings, config file settings, all that in there.
Light be with you.
Let's see what we can sell. Really need to clean this up a bit.
Farewell.
Do I need a cooking fire to cook Fade Leaf into blind weed or whatever, into blinding powder? Even if I do, there's this right here, but I don't think you do. I just want to test this. You can just make blinding powder out anywhere, right? Yeah, you can. Sweet. Awesome.
Greetings.
As good as it's gonna get.
Safe travels.
All right, we're at 84 gold, dude. We're gonna get there. We're gonna have enough for the mount. I can tell. Let's hit these basilisks one more time. I missed the Novergon run. How was it? So it was good, man. I mean, we nobody died, which is the most important thing, right? There was one pull that was spicy in there, like one really spicy pull, and it was the pull that you're thinking about on the ramp down to the last boss. It got a little out of control. We almost lost one guy there. He almost died, but we pulled through. We were all scrolled up, potioned up, pretty focused. Got the job done. I got a main hand weapon and some pants. Almost mount level, hell yeah. Hey Martin, if you want to check out the UI and all the add-ons and the graphical settings, I got a guide on my channel, my YouTube channel. I get it, but it's not my cup of tea. Still enjoy watching you do it. Oh, hell yeah, man. No, I get that for sure. It's not everybody's cup of tea. Absolutely. In fact, it's probably most people's not cup of tea. Most people's cup of tea, I would say. I mean, I'm just guessing is rating. Rating is probably just the most popular thing by a large margin. That section of Nomergon is scary. Cheers for surviving, keeping the dream alive. When's the next HC run scheduled? The next cup will be likely third week of August. Excited to see the mount with this camera. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that'll look pretty cool. This quest is such a pain in the butt, man. These singing shards. Gold's looking pretty good. We're at 84 right now. And again, like these, we pretty much have it, I think, right now. I think we have it. Because we're turning all these in, right? So each one of these stacks of 20 will turn into 2 boxes. The boxes have greens and scrolls in them. So the green on average for this level range, I've turned in a bunch of them, is probably like 40 silver on average. I'll just say 50 silver just to round up. So just think of each one as like 1 gold, 2 gold, 3 gold. And you get 5 supplies of the war effort supplies from each. It used to be more, but it went down. So these 3 will also generate an extra 50 silver. So 1, 2, 3. It's like 3 gold. This is like 3 gold 50 right here. Looking at these 3 stacks of heavy. Cooking the tiger meat. No, I don't have a good recipe for tiger meat. Maybe you could recommend one. Hardcore Guild is on Bloodsail, Buccaneers, Octopus, but the guild's at guild cap right now. There's 1,000 people, so we're gonna set up another guild here in a second. I've been cooking the Kodo meat though. That was a huge win for me. At the Kodo Graveyard, that's got to be a really good spot for everybody playing hardcore. And keep in mind, Kodo Graveyard has neutral yellow mobs. They can be skinned. They drop sick meat that turn into 12 stam, 12 spirit food. You can buy the recipe right there, right next to the place where you need the meat. And it also drops mystery meat from all the vultures you kill in the Kodo Graveyard, and those can be turned into some food as well. But I just sell those because they're only 8 stem. The quest for 300 cooking? No, not yet. It's going to be tough because we need to get the giant eggs and the zesty clam meat. And I don't know of I haven't looked into it too much, a good way to get those early without having to go to the high level zones like hinterlands and stuff. Vendor at the Horde camp in STV sells it. Oh, so 1 meat is worth 12 silver for the tiger meat? That sounds an amazing ROI right there. Alright, let's see if I can pick it up. Is it a vendor at Camp Nesingwary? What do you think about semi-hardcore where every death is a bag wipe and gear delete? I mean, hey man, go for it, absolutely. Make a challenge. Oh, what the fuck? Why stealth for this? Okay, there was a rogue, human rogue, that scared the shit out of me. Stealthing to get the mining node, alright. Yeah, this is a PvE server, Petra. PvE. Do you have a video explaining what you're doing while you aren't playing your mains on Classic? Yeah, I'm just not super into the rating and endgame. Leveling is kind of what I enjoy the most in this game, and we just created this whole challenge and stuff, so this is what I'm going to be doing. I don't have a video on it though, but if you have any questions, man, happy to answer anything. Be careful you don't accidentally flag. Yeah, I was asking the chat before, if you throw a distract down and there's a rogue next to you, there's no way that flags you for PvP, right? Is there any weird interaction that could flag you for PvP? Is a better question, probably. Maybe Blade Flurry and they're right near you. Does that do anything? If I Blade Flurry 2 tigers and then like an enemy walks up into my face who's flagged, am I going to clip it with Blade Flurry and am I going to get myself killed? Yes, there's an EU chance. There's an EU community picture. Let me link you the hardcore, the website, and there's a link to the hardcore Discord. There's actually a very active EU guild that just started a few days ago. If you want to join them, I'm sure they'd be like happy to have you, man. Are you thinking about leveling hardcore to 70 at TBC? I mean, I'd love to keep the dream alive in TBC. We'll see, man. Love to keep the dream alive. Oh shit, so you can. Alright, we gotta be careful about that. So if we're worried about, tagging stuff, no blade flurry. Just died at 16. Drowned. Wished and couldn't come out of the ship. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Imagine hardcore in BC with this shit. Bro, that would be insane. Continue this guy's hardcore into BC. I have a snapshot of an ally bot doing it. You can find it in Melron's video about bots. Interesting, okay. Okay, we still need 7 more bloody bone necklaces. What else do we need? The shards, too. Surprised you don't make extra by pickpocketing sheep shot. No, you're right, man. I just sometimes forget to do it if I'm looking over the chat, but I try to against humanoids when I remember. I have a macro set up, so it's just easy. What's up, Jacob? Yes, this is classic. Yo, Graze is here? Is that the Prince of Mogor? Graze, I'm about to do my mount soon. Yo, Red Sonia, you got in Brandung made a highlight reel. Your clip is the first clip in there. I don't know if you saw it. It's kind of awesome. It's the clip where you polyhearthed. That was sick, dude. Yeah, it's in there. It's in we were watching it earlier on stream. It was dope. The clutch heart, absolutely. Is that mage still alive? Don't tell me that mage died. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. She is. Wow. Awesome. Yo, that is so impressive. I'm already here stressing at 39, like trying to take it extremely cautiously, and you just casually get to 44. If you do the console commands for past ultra graphics, do you need console commands to turn them back off? I don't think so. I think you just reset the default. Like, just go to your graphics and then just hit recommended, and it should just pop everything back. I'm not 100% sure on that, though. What add-on shows the bar above them? The bar above them? What do you mean? Like the debuffs above them? Like this? Like the cheap shot and stuff? If we're talking about these debuffs here, that's knee plates. Are you using macros? Yes, we're using some macros. Not a ton. We don't have anything crazy. I think all I have right now is cheap shot macro. I have a start attack macro baked into the sinister strike. Anything else? I have a poisons macro. I think that's it. Could probably make some more, but this is serviceable right now. When BC drops, do all the current 60s that made it to WoW not have to go through the new content to be immune again? I think they're just immune, at 60. You could create a new one for 70. I don't know. Just because, they already earned their freedom, like, it's weird to try to even make them feel like they had to delete their character at that point. Iron Virtue just died 37? Oh, that's the first big loss in a while. Is there a clip, by chance, or is he streaming it? That's terrible. That's so terrible. Is this what these Fs are for? 37? Oh no, guys. See, that's what the dreaded time. Yo, can we get some Fs in the chat for my boy Iron Virtue? He was our healer, man, in Omer. He had a good run, dude. 37. Priest gone. Hate to see it. Thanks for the heads up. I found a Tiger Strike mantle. Oh, that's a... Yeah, I know that item's amazing. I thought Tiger Strike mantle was Twink BIS though, wasn't it? Wasn't it like a level 19 blue cape? Has like leopard print on it on the tooltip. Yeah, the priest grade. Yeah, the guy from Arnoma run. He's dead apparently. He just typed in chat. Died level 37. Hate to see it. Rip the SM Dream. Don't we have we still have Iron Byron though, right? Iron Byron's 40. But he might have to do that maybe instead of his mage. Tiki Tank, I think he's still kicking. He can tank or heal. Maybe you might have to heal, Gray. Because you have the whole healing set now, right? Yeah, RFK. We could do RFK too, yeah. I might be too high for RFK. Meeting stone though, 39. I'm about to be 40. Alright, we need the basilisks. They're down here. Oh, these quests, man. These quests. These quests all have kind of low drop rates. Sarmonican! I haven't seen that name in a hot minute, yo. How are you, Sarmi? 17-month streak. Yo, thank you, Sarmi. Good to see you. Good to see you. Are you taking a break from the gun? Alright, let's Blade Flurry these guys. Blade Flurry. Yeah, evasion just in case they take big damage. Come on. I think the stone is 42 on RFK. If that's the case, I'm down for some RFK. That sounds fun. Doing alright. Yeah, I've been playing other stuff. The pressure of high-end rating got to me. I need to stop. Yeah, it's the circle of hype. You know, it just is. It just is, man. Like, it's tough to just do the rating stuff for a while. Like, you're on a ticking time bomb, man. You're on a fuse. For me, I know my fuse is about 2 months.
Fresh meat.
You know, some people have a long fuse though. More power to them. You know, some people still got the fuse ticking right now. 6-month fuse, 9-month fuse. Some people might have a 1-year fuse. Just made a mage and EU server, pumped to get it going. Hell yeah, man! I'm happy for you, bro. Welcome to the community. Legit one of the best capes level 45. Oh, the Tiger Club. These basilisks though are looking extra juicy and red. You see this? This is a back of the box moment right here. I like how red this looks. Never seen a more juicy basilisk. The lighting in STB now 647. Beautiful, beautiful. Rating in 2020 is different. Everyone is a min-max or less fun. Yeah, man. Regurgitate the classic WoW black pill and join the hardcore community is what I'd say. I think if AQ had come out 2 months earlier, I could have stuck it out. Yeah, no, I feel you. I mean, that's it. That's what it is. That's how it always happens with every server. The rush to pre-bis, the honeymoon stage of a guild, problems arise, tensions arise, people feels like a job, you know, and then just on a fuse. Free your mind. Huge thanks, guys. We're already 50 on Mortal. Oh, you'll love to see it. That's the Alliance EU guild. You know, the Horde EU guild. The Horde EU guild does a lot too because Tactics is playing there. Tactics and that other guy that he hosted today too. So it seems like both the Alliance and the Horde on EU are doing well. That's amazing. Did you run SM? No, we didn't run SM yesterday. We took a little break. I'm waiting for Gray tomorrow, man. If Gray's, you're gonna be back Monday, right? This is Gray's big week, guys. You know he's fighting King Bang this week, right? It's gonna be the hardcore community fight night, pay-per-view fight night. Get your popcorn. He's gonna try to kill King Bang at 39, you know, and avenge his last hardcore character. You still here, right? 137 in the Horde EU guild. Nice. Let's go SM tomorrow. Yeah. How's Alliance doing on BB? They're way less than Horde.